What happens when the strongest ego finally meets reality? Before the first arrow is fired, the biggest ego on the battlefield is the first to tremble. In the last episode, the blind king Dhritarashtra asked Sanjaya a desperate question. What are my sons doing on the battlefield? Now Sanjaya begins his answer, but he doesn't begin with armies or strategies. He begins with psychology, the exact moment when pride meets reality and breaks. Because this isn't just ancient storytelling. This is a psychological pattern that happens in your life every single week. Two massive armies facing each other, millions of soldiers, the biggest confrontation in history moments away. On one side stand the Pandav, disciplined, united, arranged with perfect clarity and purpose. On the other side stands Duryodhana, leading a huge army driven by entitlement, arrogance, and years of unchecked ego. For years, Duryodhana has been boasting. He cheated the Pandav out of their kingdom, humiliated them, insulted their wife, and prepared for this war his entire adult life. This is supposed to be his moment. But when he finally sees the Pandav formation, something breaks inside him. His breath tightens. His chest feels heavy. His confidence, the confidence he projected loudly, suddenly collapses inward. Sanjay uvach, drishtva tu, pandavanikam vyudham, Duryodhanstada, acharyam upsangamya, raja vachanam bravit. 1.2 Sanjaya said, O king, seeing the Pandav army arranged in formation, Duryodhana approached his teacher Drona and spoke these words. And here's the psychological break. Instead of inspiring his troops, instead of standing strong, instead of leading like a warrior, Duryodhana runs to his teacher like a frightened child seeking reassurance. This one moment reveals a universal truth. Ego is loud because it is insecure. Real confidence is quiet, steady, and doesn't need validation. Ego collapses the moment real opposition appears. You see this pattern everywhere. The boss who talks big in public but privately begs for reassurance. The student who claims they're prepared until the test paper arrives. The social media influencer who acts confident but needs constant likes. The family member who judges everyone but panics the moment they're judged. The athlete who talks trash until the real competition shows up. The bigger the ego outside, the bigger the fear inside. And Duryodhana makes 3 deadly mistakes. 1. Comparison, obsession. He focuses entirely on how strong the Pandav look. 2. Catastrophic thinking. He imagines defeat before the battle even begins. 3. Validation addiction. He runs to Drona, not for strategy, but for emotional comfort. These 3 patterns create psychological quicksand. The more you fall into them, the deeper you sink. Here's the deeper truth. We all have a little Duryodhana inside us. The part that pretends confidence, but hides fear. The part that wants praise more than clarity. The part that breaks the moment real pressure arrives. Real strength isn't never feeling scared. Real strength is choosing truth over comfort, even when you are scared. So ask yourself, when your confidence gets shaken, what do? Do you run toward truth or toward someone who will comfort your ego? Comment below and complete this sentence. My Duryodhana moment was when. Be honest. Your answer might help someone else recognize their own ego trap. In the next episode, we hear Duryodhana's actual words and uncover the 3 toxic thoughts that destroy confident people every time.